Seldom do we find a cluster of great minds and talents putting the best foot forward towards making the right product. I trust you all are having a wonderful day. If you haven't subscribed yet, and if this is your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button to see more updates on flight simming, developments, patches, releases. You're in the right place. This is more of a community rather than a channel. Today, we'll discuss on what's new in development, the updates on the marketplace, the calendar events, and not to mention a freebie at the end, so make sure you stick around. With the VR in place, Asobo has its mind geared towards not just the current version of the development with the World Update 3 as well as the Xbox version that's geared for the summer release of this year. Two things matter at the moment when it comes to the console version: the marketplace add-ons and third-party hardware. The good news out of this would be that partners like Honeycomb have been under the works to integrate the flight sim hardware with the simulator. Along with that, many developers have been working towards making sure of the availability of all the add-ons towards the Xbox version of it. This includes airports, sceneries, planes, missions, and many more. Under the development update at the moment, Asobo is getting geared for the upcoming World Update 3, and with many elements being involved in the upcoming World Update, this is quite crucial for the changes to take place, and it appears that this has been moved towards another 5 days as it's in its final stages towards testing in order to see a better code. So Asobo have committed to releasing this on the 16th of February, which is just a few days from today. With this update comes changes towards many things to consider a more realistic experience in flight simming, and Asobo have dealt with the Bing team to see that digital elevation data can deliver accuracy as much as possible. With the help of Bing, which delivers fresh data, we should expect to see better clarity towards photogrammetry cities and regions. Under the feedback snapshot, items appear to be on the same end as before, as no new items have been prioritized over the last few days. We hope to see issues based on flight planner, airports that have been missing, Garmin avionics take priority in the list in the days to come. With many things that's been moving quickly right away from the World Update 3 fixes, VR support, and the preparation for the console version, Asobo have moved things slowly towards the console version due to existing bugs that require more attention. At the moment, they don't plan on having mirror textures to be fixed under the 787 as of yet. However, the expectation is that this should be moving towards priority sometime in the coming weeks. Under the wishlist side of the simulator, we hope to see some of the common items resolved, and many times users experience a common concern about rounded mountains, and therefore this item has been prioritized. Freeway category has begun, and that can always be a benefit towards numerous users. Ground vehicles require some amount of revision as well as the behavior aspect, as we all have faced vehicles under active runways that can take away the experience. There are items that can make a difference and items that matter, and Asobo plans on having few items on the top list which have the AI traffic to be as effective as possible both during ground traffic as well as in the air. Areas that are established on the ground require some revision that involve power lines, antennas, cable cars, and more. The bright side about this area is that few of the developers have thought on the lines of landscapes such as seafront simulations who have their focus on the coastal areas of the entire simulator. They're slowly working on waterfronts like the marinas, ports, harbors, and many more, and there's some amount of animation that's involved. These developers have included motorboats, yachts, historic vessels, and many more, which adds another level of excitement. And the beauty of third-party developers can matter a lot in simulation, as different ideas and imaginations can take this simulator much further. Hopefully, we see Asobo to include more areas that can further improve the experience. The SDK updates see some fixes based on aircraft editing and other areas that touch landmark displays under the process of packaging. The WebAssembly section seems to be occupied towards working under the WASM modules. Asobo seems to have created a bandwagon, so to speak, for the marketplace as it has witnessed another range of products come into the simulator this week. With a total of 110 partners, the simulator currently carries 176 products at the official Microsoft Sim Store. Other platforms such as Sim Marketplace and developer websites from third-party developers have released a grand total of 610 products. At the moment, there are 273 products right now either released or in development towards the platform. Specifically under the airports section, 18 airports were added last week, making it towards 562 so far. In the same manner, 111 planes have either been released or in development, and 15 sceneries were added last week. That makes it a total of 197 sceneries. In regards to the missions section, a total of 13 missions stand to being available at the marketplace. It's time to move your throttles up this week in the multiplayer mode. The Aussie group flights team is back again with another adventure, and this time it's geared towards the world's highest peak, Mount Everest. Organized by Cinnamon Inc. 8010, this gang is one thrilling team that seeks adventure after adventure, and thanks to them for choosing interesting destinations. They plan on taking off from Lukla, which is the airport code VNLK in short. The Got Gravel Cub is suggested, which is a freeware by the way. You can find the details to this event in the description below. Additionally, if you haven't downloaded the freeware plane, do check the description for the direct download link. You can find the settings, flight plan, airport details, along with other useful things in the description below for this event. So make sure you bookmark this calendar as you can find varieties of events. We certainly would be curious on which location is next on the list of Aussie group flights team. The interesting part of the video is here, the freeware section. And there's a saying that the best things are always free. Certainly aren't they? Kudos to the creator, Sanderherman, for creating a landmarks pack in Oslo, Norway that's very well known for its lush greenery and history, which sits on the country's southern coast. This is a landmarks pack that consists of 17 landmarks, an interesting freeware pack for sure. You can find landmarks from Bislett Stadium to Uranienborg Kirke, which makes it a total of 17 landmarks, and Europe gets better and better by the way in the simulator. The developers are doing their level best to see it can meet both performance as well as quality. So thanks to the creator again for this free pack, an interesting region to fly by, which is Norway, which gives us another reason to fly over this beautiful region. And let's be honest here guys, don't expect a 5-star sceneries under freeware, but we have to agree that it's decent amount of scenery and it's an easy install, a direct download, and once you download this zip file, extract it and place it under the community folder. Do check the description for the download link. It was a pleasure to be with you all today. Hopefully, we'll see you somewhere in the skies of England with a new patch on the 16th of February. Do subscribe for future updates and have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching and do stay tuned.